Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We're going to discuss and answer some questions. The first question is, what are the challenges of recent trends of IT? My answer is, the challenges of recent trend in IT is how to adapt this technology. Using this IT in a good way for sure, try minimize to get negative impact for ourselves. How about you, Atia? What's your answer?
I think the challenge of recent trends of IT today, technological advancement is rapidly accelerating, and so many new trends are emerging from IT. For example, cryptocurrency and all its controversies are one of them. So may suggest that it's a future form of investment, while others may claim it's not for the inexperienced people and those who just plodding along. As millennial and student, it's a challenge for us to try to understand cryptocurrency, but as a form of investment for the long term and to avoid the danger of decisions. And how about you, Rasti?
The challenges of recent trends of IT, my answer is 1. Lost many of new jobs. Digitalization is of course very possible in various sectors, thus enabling human jobs to be replaced. For example, if it used to require many officers to guard tax payment content, now it can be done online. Next, working with robots. The emergence of robots can certainly have positive and negative impacts. So, the challenge is that humans must consider robots as parties that facilitate human work, not to be hostile. 3. Security and privacy is in the digital era is like two sides of a coin. On the one hand, the use of digital technology provides convenience in accessing data or information, but on the other hand, it can trigger complexity and cybersecurity threats. 4. Cybercrime. The hacker who will start a security attack with a new strategy. The use the third parties might be a security threat. A company must continuously focus on monitoring security threats. The next question is how you adapt and deal with the new technologies that currently exist. My answer is I adapt and deal with the latest technology by first instilling my mindset that technology is easy to change and develop. So, being adaptive and wanting to use the latest technology is very important. Second, find out and learn about the latest technology. For example, knowing the advantages and disadvantages the futures provided, and no less important is the security of the technology. Next, building the new efficiencies through technology. We must continue to be productive, especially during this pandemic. For example, how we can still communicate and discuss through digital platforms such as Zoom or Google Meet. Next, familiarize yourself with rapidly changing technology. That is by using the technology itself. Finally, we must be able to balance about how life is in the digital world and in the real world. Don't let it be we are controlled by technology. How your answer, Pinta? How about you?
My answer is I adapt and deal with the technologies by learning how to use it and expand my activity with new technology, like doing some researching for some information and doing some entertainment activities in technology. How about you, Atia?
I think new technology is resourceful if it's applied correctly. I discover new things by reading articles and news on internet. After that, I will strive to adapt and make use of the new technology in my everyday living. So move to the next question. What are the positive and negative impact of the rapid development of technology? My answer is there are pros and cons on rapid advancement on technology. Some will help people on carrying tasks with efficiency and efficiency, while some will leave people turn addicted and become antisocial. And what about you, Krusty?
The positive and negative impacts of the rapid development of technologies. In positive impacts, the field of IT education has changed the conventional learning process. There are at least 5 shifts, namely from training to experience, from the classroom to mobility or anywhere, from paper to online media, from physical facilities to network facilities, and from cycle time to real time. Rapid information dissemination. With this, everyone can obtain information quickly, and there is no longer any information limit. Beside on negative impact, first, copyright infringement. Second, cybercrime. Third, pornography, gambling, and fraud. At the last, spread of malware. Malware is a computer program that is looking for software weaknesses. Its use is like to break into or damage the operating system or damage software. Example of malware are virus, worms, keylogger, trojans, spyware, and many more. How about you, Pinta? How your answer?
The positive and negative impacts of the rapid development of technologies. Positive impacts such as connecting people around the world, get information at any time quickly, get access to lots of entertainment on various platforms. Besides, a negative impact that we got are spreading fake news, hate speech on various platforms, and also children can be kept away from gadgets to play until they don't socialize with their surroundings. Next question. Why studying IT is important for your future career? What are the benefits of studying IT? What kind of IT job is good for you? Why studying IT is important for my future career? It is nowadays everything has to do with technology. Even in the future will be more advanced regarding technology. And the benefit I get from learning IT are add knowledge, make it easier to do daily tasks, and also add a network of friends and get information easily for me. And what kind of IT job is good for me? For now, I'm still confused, but I'm interested of IT job is data scientist. How about you, Atia?
In my opinion, in the future, IT will be of the utmost importance, and every firm will require IT to keep the system up and operating. The advantage of IT is that we may learn a lot from the trends and also have a variety of job choice. I think web developer are some form of IT work good for me because I have an interest in it. What about you, Rasti?
My answer is why studying IT is important for my future career, because almost all fields of work have turned to digitalization, especially during a pandemic. All aspects of life really need IT, from school to college. The rapid development and change of IT requires us to adapt and must learn IT as early as possible. So that is not outdated, and with the existence of IT can facilitate our work. The benefit of studying IT, we can adding knowledge, more practical, get information quickly and easily, know the processing of information on the computer, excellent and promising future prospect, and many more. What kind of IT jobs is good for me? There are many jobs in the IT world that sometimes it makes me confused, but at least I have three jobs that I want. First, I want to be a part of cybersecurity. The second, I want to be a system analyst. And last, I want to be a part digital forensic. Digital forensic is a branch of forensic science, especially for the investigation and discovery of content digital devices, and is often associated with computer crime. The last question is, what are the correlation of learning English and IT? What are the benefit of learning English in the world of IT? Why learning English is important? My answer is, in addition, because English is the international language. The correlation between learning English and IT is technology is developing rapidly in the current era globalization. If we understand English, we will no longer to be confused about how to use the latest technology such as smartphone, internet, computer, software, and others. And many journals that discuss about IT in English. What are the benefits of learning English in the world of IT? First, English is scientific language. As a scientific language, English is very often used by famous scientists for writing several articles and books on the result of studies that had them tested. Why learning English is important? First, English is easily accepted in the world. Next, continuing education level abroad can follow technological development, then can conquer the world of the internet. The last is English can improving our career. How your answer, Pinta?
My answer is the correlation between of learning English and information technology. English is instrumental to succeeding in software engineering in order to stay up to date with the latest technology. The benefits of learning English to understand and communicate well. English is important. English is an international language, and it is very important for our life in the IT world to help us in work and education and not to forget our daily life. How about you, Atia? What's your opinion?
For me, mastering English is as important as mastering IT itself. It has a correlation since most of the default language used in I think mastering English is as important as mastering IT itself because it has a correlation since most of the default language used in software and frameworks are in English. By becoming proficient in reading and writing English, we can fully access to research and fully collaborate with others. So that's all our question and answer.
Okay, thank you, my friends, to discuss and answer together and give opinion each other. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.
Bye guys.
Bye-bye.